Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio, and I am back today to do the 50 Stack Challenge 2, which is a weekly prompt challenge that is hosted by Amy at Crafty Cat. And on Monday, she pulls out 2 prompts that are opposites, and you're to make 2 pieces of ephemera to represent the opposites that she pulls out. I have been making these little altered playing cards and storing them in my little decorative box here. And my plans are to keep them in this box and then use them in journals in the future. So I have done each week so far, and like I said, they're opposites. Mine are similar, but they could also be used, separately in journals, depending on what kind of journals that we're making, or that I'm making. So this week, she drew out lady and gentleman. And so I'm going to go kind of steampunk with this one. And I pulled out these 2 leftover cards that are leftover from an Alice in Wonderland card deck from where I made an Alice journal before, and have these 2 leftovers. So I'm going to use those simply because I think they fit the theme of what I'm going to do for my makes better than a regular playing card. So the first thing I want to do, I believe, is create my background. So what I have for that is I have some French dictionary, and I also have some, what is this? Music paper. So I'm going to start by taking that and kind of building the background. So how is everyone? I hope you're having a good weekend. I normally do this video on Friday, but I was doing some serious cleaning in my craft room, and also I was working on the butterfly journal, and really got so involved in that I just kind of didn't get this video made yesterday, so I apologize for that. However, I did get a lot of the butterfly journal done. It will probably be done at some point today, and I'll be able to do a flip through for it. It is spoken for, but if for some reason that person changes their mind, I will let you guys know before I list it in my shop. But as of now, it is spoken for. Alright, so there's that. And then I'm only going to put music on the ladies one, because it doesn't really go with the men gentleman one too much. And like I said, this is just to have something in the background. It's not anything critical either way. or something like that'll work, I think. Alright, so we'll get those glued down. Now, these are a shinier surface, and so I did sand them down a little bit, and I used the Tim Holtz little sanding disc that goes on the end of your dauber, and I have to say they work quite well. And I'm not inking. I have to take the top off the glue, Tammy, in order for it to work. I'm not inking these background pieces, but I will ink around the whole thing once. We have everything down. Alright, so that's going to be enough, I think. Now, the next thing is the kit that I got these little pieces from is by Artymaze. It's her steampunk kit. And I had just a few little pieces left. And so that's what I'm using for this particular make. I'm going to ink around them, kind of grunge them up a little. We'll move this one out of the way and I'll do the lady first. Ladies. And I'm going to use art glitter on this because it's on cardstock. But before I do that, I've got some gears that I'm going to use. And these gears are from Amy. Excuse me. Amy at Crafty Cat. She cuts them out on her Glowforge. So if you're interested in those, hop on over to her shop on Etsy and check them out. And I'm also using one of the keys that she also cuts out, and you get a ton of these, and they're all different sizes. And you can get them in black, or you can get them in her rusty paper. But I want to place these gears. Now, the only thing that I did to the gears is I sprayed them with some Tim Holtz mica stain. In what color did I use? I think it was the antique bronze. And what that does, and I don't have any idea if this is going to show up, but it just puts a little bit of kind of a shimmery metallic-y color on there, and I like that. So I want to decide where I'm going to put these and glue those down first. I think I want something like that. I'm going to use art glitter, of course, so I can use my little fine point tippy. And this is the original Art Glitter glue bottle. I just have some washi tape wrapped around it because it's getting so grody. So every time it gets kind of grody from working with it, I rewrap it. And that way I can keep on using the same bottle. The bottle's in works fine, it's just it gets gross, if you know what I mean. Okay. Alright, so there's that one. Oh, I gotta put my key on there. Where'd it go? Did I drag it off? No, it's right there. I knew I'd have a hard time seeing it on that glass mat. You could probably see it better than me. Okay. Oops. Well, I can't even pick it up. Okay, now let's do this one. Sorry, this one has to be in a particular spot in order to match up with my gentleman. Okay, now I've got some gears to go on here as well. I'm gonna have to order some more of my gears. I've about used them all. And I do love them. If you go over to her shop and she does not have any in stock, if you will send her a message, I'm sure she will be glad to cut some for you. Okay, let's trim off that. It's hanging over. I have a key for this one as well. It's a little bit different shape. Okay, now what I have done in a little bit of prep work is I have made, in the kit you get these little banners, and I have made paper clips out of them, and those are going to clip over the front edge of the card. So that's going to be the lady, and this one is going to go over here, maybe. You can see right at the edge of this is that little owl, and that's why I was trying to get it lined up so that I could make it look like it's part of the same picture there. I got it a little low, but I think it'll be all right. There we go. So that's my lady and my gentleman, but I want to embellish the paperclip just a little. First, I'm going to ink it around the edges. Okay, let's move this one out of the way. Oh, and I've got to put I've also got my little tabs. So this one's going on this one. Do I want it here or do I want it here? I think I want it on that side. And these were in the kit as well, little well-tailed tabs. Okay, and this one I want on the side for sure. So we'll ink that one up. Oops. All right, so now what I'm going to do on here is I've got some little bits and pieces. I've got a little bit of lace. And I've got some little stringies. And I've got a couple little Tim Holtz paper, just the little bouquet flowers that I painted with some Distress Oxide. And it's a mixture of Victorian Velvet and Worn Lipstick. And then I put just a tad of Vintage Photo on it to give it a kind of grungy look. So I'm going to glue this on there just to add a little embellishment. And I'm going to try and do this with art glitter glue. And I don't know if that's going to be successful or not. We may have to go back and break out the dreaded 3-in-1. Alright, I'm going to get a little clamp and clamp that down for just a minute. Alright, so let's do the other one. If I can get it off. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is ink it up. Yeah, this is a really cute kit from Artymaze. There are several background sheets, and there are journal cards, and these little banners, and whale tails, and tags, and everything you would need to make a cute little steampunk journal. I just don't have very many pieces left in my stash. I don't cut these long stems off because I feel like that if you cut them off, that little center piece of the flower comes out. So I just kind of bend them up on themselves just for a little bit more stability. Now for this one, I'm not going to use the lace. I'm going to use a little bit of cheesecloth. And then some strings. And then my flower. And a gear. And these are metal gears. And I just got them off Amazon. They come in a big, huge pack. Okay, so we'll glue that one. And I like to kind of scrunch them up so they don't look so pristine. Okay, I'm going to clamp that one for a minute. Alright, let's see how this one did. Oh yeah, it's good. So Now we can put this back over the top. Like so. And ink all the way around the card. And maybe just add a stamp right there. What do I have close at hand? I think that'll work. It's just a number. Oops. Let's do that in black. In black, I think. So I'm gonna get my black archival. Is that right? Nope, it's upside down. I'm glad I checked it. There we go. All right, let's see how our guy feller's doing. Oh yeah, I think he's good too. So let's put him on here. Get him lined up. All right. Oops, that was still a little wet. You need to scooch over, dude. This paper clip's pretty tight. Which is good. I can't get it to slide very well. There we go. So for this one, let's crunch up that flour a little more. Let's do maybe a little number right there or right there. Be afraid to put it right there though, because I'm not sure. I mean, I know that. I think I'm gonna put one right there. If I can find one that little. I know that I sanded that, but it's, you know, still putting ink on a slicker surface, so. Can we fit? Yeah, we can fit part of that in there anyway. There we go. So there we go. There is our lady and our gentleman. I'm trying to decide if I want to put any splatters on there, but I don't think I do. I think I like it as is. So that's this week. We don't have very many more. I'm thinking this was 45 and 46, but I could be wrong about that. So we're winding down on this one, and it's been a really fun challenge. I hope I have room in my little fancy box to get the rest of them in there. We're running out of room quite quickly, so hopefully I can get them all in there. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, let me know. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And if you don't mind, hit the little like button. It helps us YouTubers with our analytical information that's being sent to YouTube. And it helps with how many times our video shows up in other people's feed to be watched. So, you know, even if you don't watch regularly, or you don't want to watch every day, if you'll subscribe, you know, you can watch when you want to. You don't have to watch every single video to be a subscriber. So thank you everyone for joining me, and I will see you guys back. It will be, I'm actually gonna tape it here or film it here in a few minutes, but you will see it on Sunday. Oh, that's what I meant to mention. I'm going to change my schedule up a little bit. I had been doing Friday, Saturday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And I am going to switch that up a little bit, and I'm going to do Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. I've noticed that there's not a lot of new content on Sunday because a lot of people don't film on the weekend, and which is fine. I have no problem with that. You know, everybody deserves their weekend and time off. But Sunday is actually a good day for me to release a video. So I'm going to change my Saturday, which is usually, you know, a busier day, to Sunday. And that will be more general journal making, or journal with me, or things like that. Tuesday will still be the color combo, and Thursday is I saw it on Pinterest, and then Friday will continue to be the 50 stack challenge until it is complete, and then we'll see where we're going to go from there. So with that being said, everybody have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.